Guys, this is week 14, which is tentatively should be the last week for chapter 1. Okay, so I'm going to look at the questions that have been posted by your friend in ED Puzzle. Alright, um, first of all, let's look at the overview on how far as you look at the videos. So in total we have 15 videos, and as you can see, right, um, those with this yellow color, right, shows those who are turning in or viewing the videos, all of the videos in full. So as you can see, the best should be green color, but now I think that still there is still a lot of you guys that still haven't started looking at the video, right, for Arcus Year 1. Okay, and this is for the first 4 chapters, and then for the rest, right, video number 5 till the end, right, only a few look at it. Okay, I hope that you guys can finish look at the video, right, within this week, right. I give you a lot of time to look at the video, so please do so. Okay, and for RK90, okay, you see okay, so basically still a lot of videos need to be covered, so I hope you can also do that. Okay, so let's look at the questions. Okay, questions being posted by your friend. Let's look at video number 1. Alright, so this is the questions. Okay, Muhammad Firdaus still not understand about the population and sample. Which population involve the whole object in that particular area, while sample is selected object that we take up for particular area. Is it correct or not? Okay, basically in terms of population here, you are correct, right? Because when we talk about population, it can be object, it can be subject, depend on what is your respondent, right? If you are talking about people, your interest is on people, then it meaning that the whole people that you want to know is the population. Let's say you want to know about students in Unimap, so the whole Unimap student is your population. Okay. While sample, right, generally it is true, you selected object that we take from that, but not from particular area. So selected object that we take from the population. So population, the whole Unimap student. The sample is part of Unimap student, right? So that is population and sample. So let's see. Okay, if I watch this video through YouTube, then yeah, Abdullah Ali Mansur Atif, yes. Basically you need to watch it in ED Puzzle, not in YouTube. But if you watch it in YouTube, yes, you need to rewatch it in ED Puzzle, because this is where we record your progress. Okay, more example and explanation about variable and variability. Okay, alright, now variable, right, basically variable is a thing that you are interested in, right? Whatever thing, right, that you are interested to look at, right, can be called variable. And usually the data that you collect for those variables should have variability. They will not be in the same value. If you want to take an if you want to take an analogy, you can try to imagine, right? Variability, right, is a box, right? Let's say that it is a box. You have a box. Let's say this is a packing box, right? This is a box, all right? And this is a variable, okay? And usually when you do a packing, right, of course you put a label there, right? You put any sort of thing, you put all sort of similar thing inside it. So let's say you say this is for kitchen, okay, kitchen. Okay, so this box is for kitchen things, right? So inside this box will be a lot of things. There's actually kitchen tools, right? Kitchen tools. So you can imagine it like that. Variable is this box, and then we name the variable kitchen as the name of the variable, and then inside it, right, there's contain a lot of things, right, that is used in kitchen, right? A lot of things that is used in kitchen. So, and there are different things, which is variability, right? That is what happened. Among the simple variable that you can have in one questionnaire is name, right? When you have the name of respondent, right, for example, just imagine your attendance, right? You have name. That name is one variable, right? The name is one variable, and name can be under name we have all of your names, right? For RK01 you have around 100 something student, so you have 100 something different name, so which is 100 something variability in there. So that is variable and variability. Right, next, do the data in the sample represent the whole population? Yeah, you should make sure that data in the sample represent the population that you're interested in. Right, let's take an obvious example related to a UNIMAP student just now. So let's say you want to observe UNIMAP student, but you don't have the capability to go to each one of the students. So that's why we take sample of UNIMAP student, right? And there's a way to take a sample. We are going to talk about that later. However, right, what happens if you want to observe UNIMAP student, but you look for maybe you take a sample from Polytechnic student nearby or UITM student? It is not making any sense, right? So that's why data in the sample need to be from the population that you wanted to look at, and we have a way to fairly taking the sample. We can't just take it as you like. We have a method. Sample must be the same. Yeah, sample must be the same characteristic with the population, right? Similar to this one, you should have the same characteristic. If you are talking about a student of UNIMAP, you should be student of UNIMAP. You can be as specific as let's say you want to observe a student from your RK. So the whole student of your RK will be your population, not the whole UNIMAP. The whole student of your RK will be your population, and your sample should be someone from your RK, right? Based on what we can pick a sample that makes the result fair for the population. Okay, based on what? Okay, Hossam Khalid, we have a method in taking sample. We call it sampling, right? However, we are not really emphasize a lot on how to do sampling. Yeah, but we have a way to do a sampling to make it so that we have a truly essence of your population. What if sample did represent population? Yes, it will. Of course, it will cause the decision made toward the population wrong. It will be biased. Okay, it will be biased. Just imagine that um, you are observing, right? You are observing a community, right? And you want maybe it is about it is about giving do a charity or something, right? But however, you are just going, you are just getting a sample from those who actually not actually not have money. So basically, at the end, the result will be, right, this community doesn't need any help because all of them has money, right? However, actually it is not, that is not the case, right? Because you have somebody that needs money in the community. Maksudnya variable tu data daripada satu maklumat, variability tu data yang ada dalam maklumat tu. Alright. Okay, variable tu adalah kita panggil the component, right? Component untuk satu-satu data tu, variable. You have, kalau kata you ada if you have one variable, right? It is not, variable does not represent the whole data. It is just the category, the category. So if you have let's say, just imagine that you are going for a survey, you will ask for gender, you will ask for the maybe country and so on. So gender will be one variable, country will be another variable, and we have others variables also. And of course, yeah, variability is the data inside the under the variable. So for gender, those that written male, female, male, female, male, female, those are the variability. Okay, right? So that is for RK01. Let's look at maybe if we have from the other groups. Oh, I don't see question. Oh, okay, wait. Right. Okay, one question here. Considering, okay, oh, this is the question regarding Edpuzzle. Okay, does every question, right, relate with the video? Yeah, the question that I give it that I post in the video usually will be related just before, maybe a minute or two before I ask the question. So the answer is in there. Or if not, yes, you can give another answer, right, other than just the answer in the video. It doesn't really matter as long as it answers the question. And okay, it does contain marks, but that marks will not be actually affecting your score in examination later. This will be just for me to observe your progress. Okay, so let us look a bit on another question. Give an example of variable. Okay, all right. Okay, for those who answer right now, you have ordinal variable, ordinal. All this is actually type of variable, right? But the variable itself, right, you need to put it in a form of actual variable. Ordinal data is a type of variable. What is the variable? Okay, so Right, I hope that you understand what is variable and variability, right? That I will discuss here. Okay, I think that I will not look at other questions, right? Because it takes time. So I will be focusing just on the Q&A here. Okay, so that is for video 1. Thank you.